What is going on, you guys? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm out here today with my boy Justin. He's over there getting his camera equipment readied up, and we're gonna be fishing one of our trout holes. And when I mean one of them, I mean pretty much the only one that we have. So we're gonna try our luck on this cold January day and see what we can pull out of it. There's carp, mutt sunfish, you know, like your hybrids and green sunfish, different types of shiners and creek chubs, but there are also some little bows in here, some little rainbows. So we're gonna get to casting. Got a couple different baits in my pack. We're just gonna see what we can make happen today. So stick with me and we'll get into fishing. Alrighty, as much as I'd like to pretend like it didn't happen, to be honest with y'all, first cast we snagged our trout worm. So what we are going to be working with now is just an ice jig with some random pink and yellow plastic that I had in my bag. Just a nice little finesse profile. I've caught plenty of creek chub on this before, but I'm thinking a hungry trout would probably have no issues picking it up. Logs probably too would, you know, probably enjoy picking it up as well, because you know they like to pretty much eat anything and everything that is attached to your line. Come on, give it back, change it up again. Still rolling with the color pink. Hopefully we can avoid a snag and dial in on some fish of any species. I really do not care today. I haven't caught a fish this year, so anything would be acceptable. That might have been something. That might have been something, but maybe not. We are throwing like one of the smallest presentations I have, so. Oh, that is just the very end of that stick.
I think we gotta move down to a bend.
Oh, please, no. That is like the worst thing to snag on. All right, kind of a shame. We've been fishing here for not even 10 minutes. Haven't even gotten a bite, and yet we've snagged 4 of our jigs just because of just how much structure is just laying in here, man. I mean, the water's clear, but we don't necessarily have the lighting or illumination to see exactly what we're casting on. Because of that, we're kind of paying the price, especially with 2-pound test and these little finesse jigs. But we're gonna try again. I'm gonna put on another little small pink presentation, and we're just gonna get back to casting. Hopefully we can find a little bend without a lot of current, so that we can kind of drag our bait on the bottom instead of having the current do it for us, which I think is causing us quite a bit of snags here. That looks really good right there, actually. Let's make a spot here, assuming this isn't bone dry and twigs of death and destruction. I think we can probably perch right here and toss our little Euro Grub Junior in there on a jig head. Once again, switched up. Not because I necessarily wanted to switch up or the other thing wasn't working, it's just that it's getting snagged left and right.
Where you at?
I'm right there. We just got a bite right there. Squeaky creek chub just grabbed us, I almost guarantee it. Oh, there he is. He's literally looking at it. Goofy little guy. Oh, that's one. Oh, no way. It's a bluegill. All right, not a bad start to the day. First fish of the year. That's pretty sweet. Just a washed out, pretty little bluegill.
Doubled up.
Man, I can't complain. Suppose a little bit more interesting than a creek chub. There you go, buddy. That drift and get down lower.
There we go.
Oh, that's something.
Almost had a little creek chub, I think.
Oh yeah, buddy. Little common shiner. Nothing wrong with that.
There we go. Second fish. Hoist them up real quick. That is going to be another bluegill.
Just a pretty little common shiner.
Wow, that bluegill has such weird colors.
All right, sweet.
Really cool looking. Almost reminds me of
Greasy little common shiner. Oh man. He kind of played pinball with himself on those
that.
branches there, but I'm sure it'll be all right. It's kind of hard to control some of these fish sometimes when your hand is like moving at 0.2 miles per hour.
Not exactly the most formidable fish to catch.
Oh, no way, bro.
You get
A bluegill? I don't know, man. Those bluegill are pretty, man. You put them one way, they're like green and yellow. You flick them the other way,
I caught one that was gold.
they're purple. Look at that.
Caught one that was
I don't know if the
gold.
camera picks that up, but that is just straight up amethyst color right there. That's insane.
You said it best. Amethyst and gold. Oh, it's more perch. I got a school of perch over here that are like fingerlings.
Dude, I'd love to catch a little perch right now. Just for the sake of catching a little perch and just looking at them. I think perch are pretty cool. Surprisingly not very common where I live, which is weird.
Yeah,
Really weird.
Perch were more common around here. They certainly wouldn't be as cheap to catch, but
I wish they were more common though, because let me tell you, this rod, 8-inch plus perch, that is a heck of a time. A heck of a time. And you get to load up the stringer with some good licking, so never a bad thing.
not a second I get a perch in my hand, they want to flop away. Barely set the hook on that guy. Back he goes. Man, this is kind of sad.
You mind saving that next perch you catch for the tip up?
Yeah.
Another bluegill?
If there were catfish in here or some serious pike, that would be a horrible idea to keep it.
Another little bluegill. Once again, just that respectable purple and yellow on them. Whoa! Whoa! Trying to not fall in.
Fishing's over with no matter what if you fall in.
This time of year, you fall in, your trip is done.
Your trip is done if you fall in.
You're going home.
Going straight home and nowhere else. No two ways about it.
Like if I fall in right now, the rest of the day will be strictly designated towards playing video games. That's what it's going to turn into.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot things off if that's trouble. I can see
Okay.
silhouette of a giant log.
All right.
Is that a giant common shiner?
Yes, it is. It is a substantial common shiner. Pretty one, indeed. And he's landed, but he's gone. He is gone. I've caught 2 species on the day, probably about as many fish as Justin. But honestly, I don't even need to talk about species or fish count on the day. It's January 14th and we're catching some fish. So, I mean,
Open water.
open water fish. So, I mean, I really could care less what we're reeling in. But I do think it's an added bonus that it's been a little something different than usual.
Every time we've gone out this year, we've caught a fish. No skunks.
Yeah.
No skunks. Bad. Trout here. Gotta be
Oh, I was videoing that. All right. Well, we had a great fall. We had a great fall. Let's steal Justin's spot for a second. No.
Dang, that was a great fall.
Put myself together. That's how cool I am.
Little like current was a long ride. Just so you notice that there were suckers there.
Another bluegill. Gotta say, the biggest bluegill we've caught today. I know it's like half the size of my palm, but no worries. No worries at all. Be free. All right, Justin and I are moving back upstream towards the spillway. We're gonna drop down whatever baits we got. Maybe even try some worms. I know I have a couple of those in my bag. And see if we can, you know, do a last ditch trout catch. Now it's a bit loud and obnoxious here, but just bear with me. We're gonna try to drop down this little spillway and catch some trout. We're just gonna start by dropping it right in the corner here, all the way down the bottom, and seeing if there's any hungry trout skis sitting in there. That's one. Oh, no way. Oh, get in the tank. Get in the tank, buddy. Well, that was pretty quick. Just wet our hand a little bit, especially with these little trout. But just a beautiful little fish. Alrighty, that took us what, like 2 seconds? Mission accomplished. Just a little rainbow trout. Tons of fingerlings in here. Probably just like last time. Beautiful little trout. Just a clean little wild specimen. Don't know how they initially got here because there's no trout like this anywhere in my area besides this one spot, but like, I don't know. You just can't beat that right there. I know he's small, but this is a beautiful little fish. All right, little guy. Back you go, you little turd. That was definitely cool. We're gonna wait for my hands to warm up again and recover from that. And then we'll drop back down. Second drop, going down to the great beyond. We just got a serious hit. Oh, he's still on there. Oh, he kind of dogging me. Oh, he just came off.
Big?
Oh, bigger than the last one. Definitely an interesting way to catch a trout. Oh, we just got smacked, dude. It's dropping right in that corner there. And just let it flow.
That is a rainbow trout.
Get him on over here, buddy.
That is a weird way to catch a rainbow.
Oh, that's a better one. That's a better one.
Yeah, this hooked up on a giant.
At least a giant for this area. Oh, buddy. Oh, man.
Cow. All right, doubled up on rainbow trout.
Well, my hands are gonna get really cold really fast here, but we do not have a big enough photo tank for this chunky monkey right here. So I grabbed a hold of him, quickly walked him downstream a little bit into this little rock pool, and we can kind of hold him here. and make sure we take good care of them. Just another beautiful rainbow trout. Really can't complain. Biggest one I've caught out of this spot, so I'm pretty stoked. We are way more prepared this time than we were last time. Last time, we had a little hunch that there were a population of trout in here because Justin caught an absolute stud, but we weren't actually expecting to catch anything. I dropped down here hoping for like a creek chub maybe, and I pull out a little fingerling, just start pulling them out one after another. We didn't have a photo tank, we didn't have anything to wet our hands with. It was just hectic. But now we got a little photo tank, we got a bit of a clearing so we can walk down there if we catch a bigger fish and hold them in the rocks. And yeah, we're just a lot more prepared to take better photos and, more importantly, take better care of the fish that we're catching. So that's making me pretty happy about that. Alrighty, I appreciate you guys getting this far along in the video. I'm glad you guys could stop on by to watch me trip and fall a lot in the woods and even catch some fish. But it's going to be the end of the video. Once again, I appreciate you guys for giving it a watch, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.